Go Ducks!
How would you grade the defense and their performance on Saturday?
You know, there's some really good things. You know, and there's some things that were not as good. You know, I mean, coming out third quarter, the pick six was really big. I thought the fact they shored up on the 4th and 2 was a big play. Also, they opened to a field goal. Had the one play in the second half, really one play, and you know, they got a big play on that one. Some young guys, they'll get better. You know, we played a lot of guys.
Does Portland State present any unique challenges for you?
Quarterback's pretty good. Now, I mean, he's really good, and he's 5'11". He's not tall, but he is. I had a guy when I was in South Florida. I had a guy named Matt Grothe, who was a really good quarterback. Some of you might have heard of him. They're a 10,000-yard guy. He reminds me of Matt Grothe. He really moves around. He throws on the run. He is. You better not underestimate him, or he's going to make some plays out there. Somebody break down a coverage. He gets out there. He's one boom. All of a sudden, it's done. And 89, the tight end, is really good. He could play for anybody in the Pac-12. He's a very good H-back tight end, 6'3", 240. Ran for 4,000 yards in high school as a running back. So he's a good player. Offense line steady. Receivers are young. Running backs got a couple of transfer running backs that are decent. So that kind of gives you a little bit of them, you know.
Structurally, are they similar offensively to anybody you play?
Oh geez, I don't know. I can't think more than just these guys. So I can't get all confused like that. You'll blow my mind. I mean, I don't know. They run a lot of flush, what I call flush looks and wide outs and things. But they'll get into tiger or two tights, and you see about most of this stuff, you know, in the Pac-12. And but you know they're there's some things that you got to line up for and be ready for.
They need to rely on a lot of youth inside, a linebacker behind Troy and Vana. How do you like those three guys performed?
Well, they did good, you know. I thought Isaac really played well. Isaac played over 40 snaps. I was really proud of him. First time playing in a college football game. You know, it's interesting. You know, we're a younger team on defense than we were last year. You got about 3 guys in the pros last year, so you really look at how many seniors are on this defense. What, a couple? You know what I mean? 2 or 3 guys maybe. And that's pretty young defense. Last year, you know, we had Tyree, we had Henry and Jonah, you know, and Aaron, and I mean, we had some pretty good seniors. I think 3 are in the NFL now, doing pretty good. So it's a young group, but they're all back. But we do have a lot of guys that played a lot of football too, you know. So it's a mixture.
Are you expecting Diamador and Lamar to be available for this week?
I hope so. I don't know. I'm not in that room. They tell me if the guy's ready or not, and then we just go from there.
How did you feel like you guys did last week in Lamar's absence? How do you feel like other guys handled that?
I thought some pretty good things. You know, I thought Adrian came in and played pretty good. And we played Adrian both places, inside and outside. That's pretty hard for a true freshman that never played linebacker in his life. You know, he was a safety basically in high school. But he's going to be real good. He just got to keep playing football, you know.
What is it like to watch Keith be able to play football after sitting out last year?
I'm so proud of Keith. I really am. And he's played everywhere too, you know. And he had 40-something snaps at outside and played very well. I was very proud of him. Thought he did a good job.
Did you get a chance to see him run down on kickoffs? I mean, he plays with reckless abandon.
He's unbelievable. That's the right word too. Reckless abandon. Al Onofrio back in the day, if you remember that name, he always talked about reckless abandon. Sorry, I have to go back to history.
Jim, when you're playing a team that's been struggling in recent history, how do you make sure your team's focused and ready?
Well, you know, it's like anything. You know, it's about how you go out and play and what you do. You know, and you know, this team. I'm sure the same thing happened last year. They went and played Oregon State, and Oregon State was 35-32. You know, because they didn't pay attention to playing a really good game. And teams, man, they're in the state of Oregon. You know they're going to play their tail off. And you're never going to want to do anything they can to get in the fourth quarter and make it a game. And that's what I expect. I'll go in every game thinking it's going to come through the fourth quarter, see what happens then.
When you went back and looked at the film, what jumped out at you among that secondary group as things that needed to be tightened up this week? And do you think
I thought they all did some good things. I mean, we put them in. You know, there were a lot of man coverage, and I thought they did a really good job. Like I said, there was one play really that kind of broke down on us a little bit, and that was just something that I think we'll be better at. Some young guys are out there, but overall, I thought they did a pretty good job. You know.
Do you think that was just kind of some first game jitters from a young group when they got out of there?
I don't know. I just think it's learning and where your help is and all those things, leverage and all that kind of stuff.
When you see a back like Travis Dye, what goes through your mind defensively?
You going over to Travis, huh? I think he's darn good. Shoot, he's a lot better than his brother. No, I'm just teasing. I just had to say that for Troy, because Troy he'll get fired up on that one. But he's really, he's so talented. He's got so much balance, runs with his shoulders out in front, has good vision, and his demeanor, how he carries himself, is really outstanding. And that is so important for players, that their demeanor and how they handle themselves.
Got time for a couple more.
We got a little flash of Jalen and Justin, and obviously how big they're going to be again for you this year.
Yeah.
What did you think of their two performances?
I thought they did a great job. They both have length, they both have speed. They're both what you're looking for outside backers, and Jalen plays everywhere. We move him around, so I thought they did a great job. Really proud of him. Yeah.
Has Troy been talking to you after that interception about trying to get on the offense?
Hey, how about the one he dropped? The missed opportunity, they hit him right in the hands. So I gave him a hard time after he got the pick. I said, Troy, still doesn't make up for that one. You would have had a pick six. We should have scored twice, because he had nobody there. He would have went all the way. So appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.